I'm a big fan of comfort. When I'm driving a car, I like for it to feel good, feel comfortable. Sometimes you can sacrifice comfort for hot rod-ism-ness. And what I mean by that is, you get a car that's monumentally loud and powerful and stiff suspension and low geared rear end, and you lose the comfort that you would get from, say, a big old school Chevy Impala, which had a high gear ratio in it and big soft crunchy springs and all that stuff. And I think that I like the idea of a cruiser, but I also like the idea of a cruiser that's got a passing gear. A car that your wife could drive to the grocery store and feel comfortable in, but at the same time, if you wanted to show off for your friends, you could burn a little rubber, or if you wanted to, pass the log truck, got enough stuff to get out in the left lane and punch it and make her go good, stuff like that. So it's always an idea of striking a balance, and in a way, the wheel thing is part of that. We want these wheels to we want these wheels to look good, but also perform the way we want them to perform as far as ride and stuff like that. These washers are challenging me a little bit. I might want to get my wrench out of the car. My knee is better, but also I'm still very careful with it because it's not perfect. You might see me limp a little. I'm not limping because it's weak. I'm limping because it hurts, or it might hurt a little. If you see me walking by and I'm kind of limping, I'm wanting to be careful and not overdo it. That's the only thing the doctor said when I went back is don't overdo it, because he could tell by my general demeanor that I was performing in such a way where I might do damage to myself, aggressively using my leg and such as that. So I'm trying to not aggressively use my leg, which means sometimes I limp a little. These washers actually might not be the best thing for these wheels, because with this pattern, this lug pattern, they're very close to the center. I might actually have to use those little washers on the front, which is an option. I mean, I can certainly do that. Let's go with that a little bit and see what it looks like. You can see those big washers, they have such a big flare, it's hard to get them the right place on there. These lugs are pretty snug there. The hole, I got a foot cramp, it's just crazy. The hole in these Unilug mags is an oblong hole. Ford is 4.5 inch diameter, Chevy is 4 3/4 of an inch. So there's a 1/4 of an inch offset between the outside of the hole, the inside of the hole, and these lug nuts with the shaft means that the shaft will go up against one edge or the other, and then the washer just stabilizes everything. These are so snug that it's taken me a while just to get the lugs on here, because you have to make sure all the lugs are loose so that you can fit the lugs in here, and then kind of put them back on. Of course, when I tighten them, I'll tighten them in opposing sides, and just to get them to start is a bit of a challenge. Snug, they're very snug. Probably because Mr. Chevy had them. They've probably never been put on a Ford before. I missing. That's the other thing. This wrench here is, I need a smaller wrench. It's not that one either. No. It's not that one either. I've got just a massive foot cramp. I know that y'all don't care about that, but it's hurting in a monumental sort of way. I don't usually get a foot cramp unless I'm in bed or something like that. That's just weird. I'm just getting it now. I'm getting it. Ooh, mercy sakes.